And we open with the judge's classic warm-up, the "Do you understand?" It's calm, but trust me, the heat is coming. You understand?
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor. The state's proceeding on the lesser included offense of kidnapping.
No, Judge.
And from which count?
From count one. I'm sorry.
And so you're waiving count two?
Yes, ma'am.
Any objection?
No.
Mr. Gonzalez, I'm showing you what is entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you?
And there it is, the $800 kidnapping. $800. Not $80K. Not $800K. 800. This is where the courtroom energy shifts from routine procedure to, oh, we're really doing this today. Let's roll, nerds.
You understand the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of kidnapping as a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter until?
Little legal nugget, when the state proceeds on a lesser included offense, that's lawyer speak for, we could charge you with something worse, but we're being generous. For now. No, Your Honor. The state's proceeding.
Plea in this case.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application?
Probation, but I didn't know where it was.
Well, let me ask you, is there any objection? Because I know this has been file stamped, but is there any objection? Because I think it's going to be confusing to somebody who maybe comes along later and read this.
Sure.
Is there any objection to removing the court admonishments that's again printed?
Not from us.
I'm sorry, Judge.
Oh, no problem. Caroline, you know, remove a staple remover?
It's in that.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Please, Judge.
All right. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We asked that you follow the plea bargain. He's very young. He understands that if he screws up, that you won't hesitate to send him to prison for up to 10 years. He got involved with the wrong people. I told him that his friends for the next 8 years are his mom and his grandpa. So we asked him to follow the plea bargain. He gets that he's here based upon his own actions.
Okay. How old are you?
18.
How far did you go in school?
I was still in school.
You're still in school? What do you do in your spare time?
Nothing. Work here and there.
All right, you have to do something. Are you laying around watching television? What are you doing all day?
I've been working outside on cars.
Key moment, the judge says there's enough evidence to find him guilty, but she's granting deferred adjudication. Translation, you messed up, but I'll let you prove you're not a lost cause. This is mercy with a built-in tripwire. After viewing state's exhibits.
Okay. All right. And I'm assuming the feds are not picking this up?
No, Your Honor. Not that I'm aware of.
No, ma'am, we're not.
All right. So I'm going to follow your agreement, sentence you to 8 years deferred adjudication. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. Take in consideration 2022 CR 11863 694518. There is to be no contact with the defendants in this case, Pedro Alonso and Roberto Mendoza Perez You agree that you acted as a party with Pedro Alonso and Roberto Mendoza Perez in this offense?
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be no contact with Benito Palomo. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm not waiving.
When the judge asks if the feds are picking it up, that's basically the legal version of, should we call in the Avengers? Lucky for him, the answer is no. That sigh you hear is his soul reattaching to his body. All right. And I'm assuming the feds.
That he's to obtain his degree or diploma. And then, are you planning on going to college? What are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
I'm going to college.
All right. So he's to obtain his high school diploma. And once he completes that, he is either going to go to a trade school or either you're going to college. And if you go to college, that's going to be full time. And for the court, that's at least 9 hours. All right. I'm sorry.
He's been in custody for 7 months, so it's not to say that it's impossible.
But yeah. Okay. So I'm going to want regular UAs and field visits 1 time per month. He should be working on school, so I'm not going to ask for employment at this time. And who are you living with?
My dad.
All right. He's to provide proof of residency. And once that residence is established, he is not to change residence without the court's permission. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, is there anything he needs?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right. I'm going to show you your trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Sorry.
All right. Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right. We can go off the record. I'm going to give you a few life lessons because sometimes we don't get our life lessons when we're supposed to get them. So your attorney informed me that you were running around. Please whisper. Your attorney told me that you were running around with the wrong crowd. Here's the thing about running around with the wrong crowd. If those 2 people were to come before me, you know what they would say? We're running around with the wrong crowd. And you know who that wrong crowd would be? That would be you. So you're going to have to do better. And the other thing that you need to realize, some people who are trying to come to the United States, they're coming here for a better life and they're trying to support their family. What you did was cruel because you took people who were trying to come here, and then according to this, it's called kidnapping because you didn't release them. So you have somebody who's trying to cross over here to make a better life for them and their family, and you hold them and say, I'm not letting you go till you give me $800.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What that is, that's building your happiness off someone else's misery, and that is not right. And I know your grandmother, your father, or whoever is in your life didn't teach you to be that way. And if they did, it's wrong. So here's my question for you. Who is the person in your life that you love more than anyone?
My mom.
Your mom. Now, how would you feel if your mom were trying to cross the border to get here? She gets here, and maybe she's bringing her children with her. And somebody says, you know what? We're going to give you a ride, and we're going to help you. And then they tell her, you need to come up with $800. And if you don't come up with the $800, we're not releasing you. And as a matter of fact, you're in a foreign land.
This is the emotional knockout. The judge hits him with the "how would you feel if it were your mom" scenario, the courtroom equivalent of a moral sledgehammer. And honestly, it lands. What you did was cruel.
You're a stranger, and what we're going to do is move you from place to place until you pay us. How would you feel about that?
Say.
That's what you did. So you were building your happiness, a lousy $800. That's what you're saying somebody's life was worth. You were building your happiness off their misery. And you need to think about that. You understand?
Say.
Much later.
2C, I have parties announced for the record for the state.
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense.
Robert Maurer for defendant, Your Honor.
Offense of kidnapping on May 16, 2023 for a period of 8 years. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 20th day of August 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Gilbert Gonzalez, committed the offense of reckless driving in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes.
The court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there an agreement?
There is, Your Honor. The state's going to take into consideration clause number 715368, the reckless driving. That's the new number 1. We're asking you that you deny the motion, continue him, and we're asking that the defendant take aggressive driving class level 2 through CATS, and that's the recommendation through probation.
Defense.
Judge, that's our agreement. And just for the record, my client's a junior at East Central High School, and I explained to him he needs to be extremely cautious about his probation moving forward. I'm not quite sure if he has a full understanding of what he needs to do to maintain his probation, but I just told him he needs to be very careful about just going to school and going home. So far, he's been in jail 34 days, he said. So, of course, he's missed the first month and a half of school, and obviously he needs to get out and try to get back on track.
And where is this school?
It's East Central High School here in town.
Okay. All right. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Gilbert Gonzalez.
All right. Why are you driving recklessly? Do you not know how to drive?
I do.
What is the vehicle that you drive?
Chevy Tahoe.
I'm sorry, what?
Chevy Tahoe.
All right. And how far is your school from your home?
18 minutes, 10 minutes.
10 minutes? All right. And are you employed? All right. So I'm going to help you with your reckless driving because I think that's my job to do. All right. The court will deny the motion, alternate remand conditions. There's to be no driving for 6 months. So you're going to take the school bus. If you don't take the school bus, you need to take the VIA bus. Children need to learn. I don't know why people get vehicles. They don't even have a job. Parents are just giving people vehicles. They haven't graduated from high school. I walked to school. I walked to high school. I walked to elementary school. When I was in junior high, and now they call it middle school, I would walk my brother to elementary school, then run so I would not be late to junior high school. And I walked throughout my high school years. You understand?
Yes, right.
And that was back in the day when nobody had computers. And when I had a book assignment, guess what? I walked from high school back home with 15 books. Thank you, Gentry Dorsey, who was not my boyfriend, but his mom raised him correctly. And he would carry 5 books and I would put 5 books in my backpack. So you will not be driving for 6 months. I'm going to do the aggressive driving course. I don't think that will be of help, but I'll give him aggressive.
And the plot twist, after all that heavy crime and emotional lecturing, guess what brings him back to court? Reckless driving. This is like being on probation for kidnapping and violating it because you sped to Taco Bell. There's been no driving for 6 months.